Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is applying a lace front wig for the first time. This is a deep wave frontal. It's 18 inches and I believe it's 13 by 4. I'm really not sure. But this is my first time applying a frontal, so I hope you all enjoy the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line the frontal up on the mannequin head like I would line it up on my head. And then I'm going to be using T-pins to keep it in place. So the next thing you're going to need is a spray bottle and some tweezers. And you want to make sure the tweezers are like at an angle. And also you need a rat tail comb. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to spray the front of the hair, because this is where we're going to be plucking, and you don't want to pluck it when it's dry. So you just want to spray and brush everything back so you can see what you're looking at and know what you're about to pluck. So the plucking process is really hard to explain. You just kind of like gotta watch me do it. But this was my first time doing it, so like I just made sure I didn't stay in one spot too long. And you also want to make sure you're not heavy-handed, because you don't want to make it look bald, you know. So you just want to like kind of do it at an angle and just go really fast and really light, and don't stay in the same spot for too long. Like make sure you move around to different spots. So something you also want to do is comb the hair while you're plucking it, just so you can see your progress, because you don't want to over pluck and you don't want to have the hair looking bald. So you're basically just going to continue this process until the scalp looks like you want it to look. Throughout this whole process, you're going to want to make sure you keep the scalp moisturized. And also something I could tell you guys to do is you take out the front baby hairs and you pluck behind them, because that will give you the more scalp effect, so you don't have it looking bulky and wiggy. So you're just going to want to do this for the whole front of the hair, and just do it to your liking and do however you like it, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to be wearing it. So I'll be back when I'm done with the plucking. So y'all, I actually forgot to press record, but when you bleach the knots, this is the consistency you're looking for. You're looking for like an icing type of consistency. So you want to make sure it doesn't fall off of like whatever you're using. Like it's not too runny. Make sure it's thick. Alright, so you flip the frontal over on the mannequin head and you just want to start applying the bleach. And when you apply the bleach, you want to make sure you're very light-handed and don't put too much just like spread it on like peanut butter kind of, and don't press it into the frontal. Just kind of just like glide it on top of it, if that makes sense. So as y'all can see, ain't no loose hairs nowhere. Like, you want to make sure you get all the loose hairs, no hairs in the way, and make sure you're just bleaching the frontal, because if not, you'll bleach the hair. So I'm gonna leave this on for about like 10 to 15 minutes, and you can keep checking on it. If it's not right, you can do a little longer. But I forgot to show y'all the products. I used one of these, and then some 40 volume developer. So when the time's up and the frontal looks good enough to your liking, then you're just gonna want to rinse it off. And I rinsed it off with hot water because I just felt like it helped it like process better. I don't know, that's just how I was thinking. But yeah, so just rinse the bleach out. So I'm just gonna wash the hair while I'm right here, because I just feel like I'm already like in the bathroom, so I might as well just wash it. So I did the ball cap off camera, but basically all I did was just use the olive oil hold spray. So what I'm doing now is just using foundation to make it look more like a scalp. Y'all, so at this point I really didn't know what I was doing, y'all. Like, I was just doing anything, just trying to see what was gonna work for me, because the foundation really wasn't making it look like a scalp. So I don't know why I used this lace tint. So now after all that, you're gonna want to get you some alcohol and just clean off the front of the ball cap so you can lay the glue. Okay, so now you want to put the frontal on your head and make sure it fits, and make sure like it's looking right for you. But when I was doing this, it kind of wasn't fitting. Like, I don't know how to explain it, because I don't really know a lot about like frontals and wigs, but it wasn't looking right. But I still like try to make it work. So in this process, I feel like you should definitely have a hot comb because it actually does give you that nice flat look. But I'm just doing this to get all the hair out the way so the hair doesn't get in the glue and it's not messy. So now I'm just gonna flip the frontal up and make sure there's no flyaways or nothing or hair in front of the frontal. And now you're gonna start laying the glue. You're gonna wanna like do little dots all the way around your hairline and then like even it out, like make sure it's not too thick. So now you're just gonna blow dry it until it looks clear and tacky, and you can do this however many times you want. It just depends like how long you're keeping it on or like, you know, but I did it 3 times, so yeah, just do whatever you prefer. The comb to make sure it was like tacky, and then I'm just gonna pull the lace and just sit it onto the glue. And you don't want to like press it, and you just want to use a comb and kind of like comb it down onto the glue. So again, I'm going in with my holding spray, and I'm just going to spray it in the front, and I'm going to use this elastic band to lay the frontal down, and I'm just going to blow dry it for about 5 to 10 minutes or whenever you feel like it's very much melted, and then I'm going to take it off. I literally can't stand myself. Like, I ain't even cut the frontal off yet, and I'm already taking pictures. Like, girl. So when I took this off, I kind of realized that like it really didn't look good. Like it just looked kind of crunchy, but like I don't care. I'm gonna make the best of it, period. Like, cause this is my first time, so I'm improving. That's all that matters. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's giving scalp a little bit. Like, y'all can't even cap. Like, you can kind of see it a little bit. I feel like it's so much easier to cut the lace with these razors because like it just gives you the jagged look, because when you cut it with scissors you kind of gotta like do the jagged like motion with your hand, but when you use this it kind of gives you that look already without even barely trying. And I just got this from the beauty supply store for like $1. Yo, honestly, I really don't think it looks that bad. I just feel like the lace like really doesn't match my skin tone, but at the same time, it's still cute. So I was trying to add more foundation to the frontal to make it match my skin tone, but it was just not working because like the frontal was kind of darker than my skin, but it's whatever. This part is totally optional, but I like the baby hair look. It just depends on like what type of hair it is and how I'm feeling, but in this particular situation I like the baby hairs, so you can just do it however you want to do it, just freestyle it. I tell you, I'm literally so dumb. Like, I thought this hot comb was on the whole time. Like, I'm just dumb. So for this style, I was low-key kind of going for the wild look. So that's why I kind of stopped here, because I'm like, oh, this is really cute. Like, it's giving very much SZA. Like, but if y'all want to style it, this is how you could style it. Like, you can do however you want. It's your preference. But yeah. The end of this video. If you guys have any constructive criticism, you can leave it in the comments. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.